Welcome back to Read the Gems podcast. So, I got a question, you guys. So, I was doing a little research, and it said that 82% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
Jobs. I work two jobs right now, and I feel like I can't even afford what I'm trying to pay for. My rent's so expensive. I go to the grocery store today. I get bread, peanut butter, jelly, and milk, and it comes out to almost $18. $18 for sandwich ingredients without any protein and milk. I mean, my phone bill's expensive, gas is expensive, and I'm just like, man, I'm a 28-year-old. I'm out here in Oregon, and I honestly don't even know what to do.
That's making over 80K. My question is, why is that?
I believe the reason why 82% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck because it's the way that society is designed today. I feel like America has strategically found a way to keep people in debt where we have to depend on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, financial freedom is not really a thing that they're trying to push. They want us to be reliant upon them. Even if you look at the housing market today, it's very bad. Like, people will tell you right now it's not a good time to buy a home. And I feel like they're doing that strategically because I heard that Capital One doesn't make money from a person that's not in debt. So if you have a Capital One credit card, they only make money off of your interest. So the more debt you're in, the more money they make. They don't make money from people who have good credit scores.
I believe that's any company that's either loan or lending, because interest is what they go off of. And they know people are gonna make late payments. They know people are gonna fall back and fall behind at some point. So yeah, they charge you a greater interest on your loan or whatever your credit card is.
Yeah.
So I think what's going on in the world, like what you said, is the way how the world is set up and the way how the world is designed. I think that what's going on now is prices are rising.
Yeah. Groceries, gas.
I don't have no food. Like, it's very frustrating. Like, I can't even go to McDonald's and give me nothing to eat. And I thought I was going to be able to daily pay for my other job, but they saying it could take up to 24 hours or up to 72 hours. I thought I was going to be able to daily pay from what I worked yesterday, but I can't even fucking daily pay, y'all. I'm so hungry to the point I'm not even hungry no more. I just want something to drink. I just want to put gas in my car. Like, I had to borrow $10 to put gas in my car, and I thought I was going to be paid, and I'm not paid. And I just trying to scrap up some change to give me a Sprite Zero.
And then if you think about it, the things that are necessary, that you need, it's kind of hard to maintain now. So if you have a car payment, maybe 3 years ago, it was good to have, because you had, your car payment was this, your insurance, your budget was set up for that. Kids, taking care of your kids at this point, it's getting very expensive.
Yeah.
So, paycheck.
And it's by design.
It's by design,
sadly.
Like, honestly, like, you step outside, you're spending a buck.
Oh, yeah. Every time.
You break that $100, it's done.
It's over with. That's a fact.
So I feel like what's going on is certain people weren't living above their means, but now they are.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's in your face. Like, come over here, you know what I'm saying? We got jewelry. Oh, get your car wash here. It's just so
everybody
much stuff.
money hungry right now.
They need it. It's like, man, if you keeping a tight schedule in your budget, you gotta stay within your within your means.
And a penny pinch.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the paycheck thing, it's really about how disciplined you are. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of hard to stay within that disciplinary area because it's just, the money's not there. You getting paid
just enough
to get by.
Yeah.
Rent gone up. You feel me?
Everything.
Like, everything's up. So gas just went up.
Yeah. If it used to take $20 to fill your tank, it's $40 now.
So let me ask you guys, do you feel like the economy is the way it is due to what's been going on
With the Iranian
war?
That plays a big role. Trump Bro, first of all, not to get too politicky on y'all, Trump came in and said he was all for peace this presidential election. He said on this run, on this term, he's all for peace. He don't want to see no wars. Bro, you doing wars. Secondly, you said you're going to get gas prices. I'm going to get gas prices the lowest they ever been. Bro, they're back to the same price when Joe Biden was in there, fam. You know what I'm saying? I literally just filled my tank up last night. Damn near $50, bro. $45 to fill my tank. Just a month ago, it was $20 to fill my tank. So people are feeling it. People are feeling it, man.
So do you feel like it's where you living at? Like for an example, us living in South Florida, right? We got Miami right here. We got Fort Lauderdale right
No,
here.
it's
Is
not.
that playing the role? So let's say if someone
No.
is living in Alabama,
That's opinionated, bro.
you know?
Well, okay, that you know what, you kind of right there. But I will say majority of America, majority is feeling it. Gas is $6 a gallon right now in Cali. We $4. So imagine imagine seeing $6.99 at the pump.
But you gotta understand, over there they're getting paid more too.
That's opinion based again, like you say, because
Yeah, so-
they make a
but-
few more dollars. But we
That's
have
the
down
only
in
reason
South
why
Florida.
they would be more
Hold on,
expensive.
down here in South Florida, we have Pollo Tropical. The average Pollo Tropical worker make $14-15. In California, they have something called El Pollo Loco. They're making like $16-17. So they're making just enough to pay that price. It goes back to what we said. You're making just enough.
Yeah, but-
so if gas is $6 over there and you make $17 an hour, if gas is $4 over here, you make it $15 an hour. You see how they paying you just enough?
So at the end of the day, you guys feel like that, someone making 80K plus isn't enough to live.
In today's economy?
Yes, in today's
That's
economy.
opinion based, right? Because it go back to what he said. Are you disciplined with that 80K?
I think it's based off of how you're living.
Right.
Because think about it. If I'm, let's just say I'm a nurse,
Okay.
and I'm making 80K.
Right.
If I'm a nurse and I'm making 80K, I believe that I deserve a certain space of living, like a certain.
Right.
I'm capable to live in a certain area here.
You
right?
should be able to live comfortable.
Spending?
Well, yeah, spending. What I'm saying is like,
Living
you're not gonna
situation.
live in, like just be real. You want the best for you and your family.
Gated community.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So,
I don't want no
I-
Nissan. I want all these. Like
you want a
right.
Lexus,
Right.
I just have a Lexus. I make enough so I can have a Lexus. I make enough to live somewhere where it's presentable.
Right.
Right. And it all goes back to living above your means.
Right.
Because let's be real,
Yeah.
the more money you make, the more lavish you want to look.
Right,
The
right.
more presentable you want to be.
And the more taxes you gotta pay.
And the more taxes you gotta pay.
So it all goes
So-
back to it's by design.
I want to ask y'all another question.
Okay.
Not to stem from that.
Slight
So-
tangent.
Slight tangent.
Okay.
Okay. So, discipline versus motivation. Discipline versus motivation. Which one you think is more stronger?
Okay.
Like, which one of those things you think has more meaning to it, or you morally standing on?
Okay.
For me, it has to be discipline.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like motivation can go away. So one day, it's been times where I feel super motivated, and it's sometimes where that fire it just dies. It's just not there. But I feel like if I'm being disciplined, whether I like it or not, right? When I was hitting the gym heavy, I made like an oath to myself, whether I want to or not, whether I'm feeling it or not, I'm gonna go.
You're disciplined enough to go whether you're motivated
or not. Basically, it had nothing to do with motivation. So the motive is, I feel like me making that oath to myself, I had to do that. I gotta make it happen whether I feel like it or not. So the motivation.
But you still disciplined enough, like,
And
I'm gonna do it.
even let's say if I'm not feeling good, right, and I'm gonna do something. If Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are my days, and it's raining outside, right?
On a
I'm gonna
Monday.
do on a Monday,
Yeah.
right?
Like, damn,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
do
lose my
a work.
Monday.
Exactly. Instead of losing that Monday, because sometimes I like to work out outside. I like the sun to get the vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? So go to the local park and stuff like that, right? So if it's raining outside, I'm gonna make sure I do a workout inside
Okay.
if I'm being disciplined.
Right.
But if it's raining outside and I'm going off motivation, I might not be motivated. Like, man, it's raining and I might lose
You know
that
what?
motivation.
Yeah,
I want to say that. So you saying that discipline actually works for you?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you? You
I
think
ain't gonna lie.
discipline or motivation works for
I ain't
you?
gonna lie, I really like what you just said, bro. But I gotta, for me, I'm gonna play a little devil advocate,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say they go hand in hand because guess what? What motivates you to stay disciplined? Because like you said, you lose motivation, but you like, dang, I'm still disciplined. I gotta stay disciplined even when I'm not motivated. But not everybody can just be disciplined. Like me, I can't be disciplined. Something has to motivate me to be disciplined. You see what I'm saying? Like for example, right? Let's say I want to go this entire week and I'm not gonna eat no bread. I'm not gonna eat no rice. I'm gonna just stick to straight, veggies, fruits, and lean meats like chicken, red meat. I want to cut out the carbs because I want to lose that belly. So I want to cut out that rice and that
What you're
bread.
saying, is it
So
discipline
what's
or is it motivation
Okay, in
that's
order-
pushing
no.
you to do the things you
both? That's what I'm trying to say. In order for me to say, okay, I'm gonna go a week, no bread, no rice, something has to motivate me.
That's
I need
motivation.
I need something to motivate me to stay
You got a
disciplined.
point. You got a
You know what I'm
point. I'm not
saying?
gonna argue.
I'm not just gonna be disciplined and not eat rice and bread. I need something to motivate me, say I see a ad for brown rice on TV, and they're like, man, this is a great substitute.
But
For
you
if
know
you
what?
tired, I need
Not to knock
that
you.
commercial just
Discipline
motivated
is an
me.
action though.
Yes.
Motivation really isn't an action.
It's not an action. It's not an action.
So what is it?
It's
Is that
not
like
an
a
action.
verb?
It's
like
like-
it's like you said, it's like
I
you know
mean,
what I'm saying?
motivation is kind of an action, but discipline is more so the
Now, 'cause
action.
discipline is the action.
Yeah.
Like when you take like for you're assertive. That's discipline, right? So that's an action.
Yeah.
Motivation is like what? What would you say?
Dang, that's true.
You get what I mean?
But say you meet somebody in your life that's super motivated. When they're super motivated, that doesn't necessarily mean they disciplined. That's like you meet somebody that's
We can
that
go on
motivates
and
you,
on.
and
I
then
like that.
like say you
I
meet,
like your
like
take
say,
on
like
that,
say
though.
you
That's
meet this
crazy.
dude, he
Yeah.
400 pounds, and he see you working out outside your house. You like get it, man. I love to see it. Every day I see you out here, boy. Keep going. And you looking at him like, nigga, you motivating me, nigga. You need to be doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But bruh, so motivating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's like they both go hand in hand. It's like loyalty and respect. It's like
Yeah.
loyalty and respect,
So,
bro. You
alright.
can't respect me if you ain't loyal to me.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
So it's like loyalty.
They
and
go
respect.
hand in hand.
They go
I like
hand in
that. I
hand.
like that.
Yeah.
I would say that discipline actually works, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
When you discipline yourself to doing something,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have that. And that's what makes people different in different areas.
Yeah.
True.
So if I'm disciplined with money and you're not, that's one of the things that might make us different.
Yeah.
And might make us not like each other because
But he
bruh,
might be motivated to get up every day and go
Bruh,
get that money.
real talk.
Yeah. Every day this nigga get up and go make a bag.
He make a
But
bag,
he ain't
man.
disciplined enough. He keep
and guess
blowing
what?
it.
I'm probably working at McDonald's.
Yeah, but you
But guess what?
disciplined.
I'm disciplined as
Yeah.
hell.
And
You
the
barely
fact
touched that little
The
McDonald's
fact
check.
that he's frugal with his money, I might not like that, man. I might try to say things and put things in your head like, man, you could be going tomorrow. Man, you better spend that.
Yeah. Now you just broke his discipline.
Because I'm not disciplined.
Exactly. So that's a question for y'all, man.
Yeah. Let us know in the
Discipline
comments.
or versus motivation. What works for y'all? Like
Yeah.
what you think works best?
Right. Facts.
That's Root the Gems.
Where's the gym, baby? Let's talk.